Hello, my 3 a.m. club. How y'all doing? I want to give you guys some update because I know some of you have been. Well, I hope you guys are concerned. I mean, I don't even know if you guys even give a shit, but anyway, I know some of you may be somewhat concerned on what may be going on with my channel. Okay, for those who are up, my 3 a.m. club, and you can just check this out when you do get up. Okay, here's what's going on with my channel. Because I know me being a tarot reader, it must throw a lot of you guys off. Like she can feel. Yes, I did feel it when I was getting this sponsor, and I wanted a sponsor, and I was told that I was getting sponsors, but I was not getting them. Like I sent sponsorship letters to get partnerships for apps that I use on a regular basis, and I never got a rejection letter. Even for jobs, I don't get rejection letters because I don't know, my email is being rerouted or something. I don't know. It's strange. Trying to get help is definitely a task. Remember, I am doing this alone. I don't have any support. My daughter listens, but she just stands there and just fucking listens to me. She really don't give a commentary. I mean, she has her own life. She's like, okay, I be standing there literally crying and bawling about my channel, and she just stands there and look at me like I have 15 heads. So that's kind of humiliating. So whatever. And she goes by her life. I don't even tell my husband anymore. It's pointless to tell him anything what's going on with my channel. He don't even know that my channel's been literally terminated due to suspicious activity. You know, Google, which is the base of YouTube, do not have a customer service number. So when you hear YouTubers saying they speak to people, you're not speaking to anybody. There is no customer service. I don't even know why they have stations and buildings in various parts of the world. Who are in those buildings and what are they doing in those buildings? They have these big old freaking call center buildings and stuff, and you would think they have a huge call center. You can just call and be like, okay, something going on my channel, yada, da, 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 and all this money they're making. No, there's no one to call. Far as I know, that's unless I have been deceived. I mean, I call off of my bills, and all I'm getting is the same sets of freaking people, Indian sounding people from overseas. I have yet to speak to a freaking American at all when it comes to my bills, when it comes to anything. I'm always speaking to the same sets of tone, language people. Sometimes I feel like I'm speaking to the same damn call center. Anyway, but I got this sponsor and I was excited to get a sponsor because I don't really get sponsors. And if I am getting sponsors, I'm not getting the sponsorship letters or the checks. So I was like, oh, this is great. And I was very suspicious. I mean, I went back and forth with the sponsor several times. I checked it with AI. Everything seemed legit. And I did have that gut feeling like this is just weird. Something is not right. But I ignored it, and I need to stop doing that. Every time I ignore my gut feeling, my intuition, it gets me into trouble. So I went on their website and they had where you had to go to their website to finalize the contract. And I went on their website, right? And that's when shit started fucking up. I stupidly some told me do not log in with your login with your Truth Show email. Some told me not to do that. But it was like you have to log in with your channel's email to connect it so we can run ads or whatever the case may be. I'm like, okay. And I thought that was suspicious already. And I'm like, okay, they seem legit. We went back and forth. Everything's great. And my gut feeling was like, don't use that email. Don't use, and I didn't at first. I used a dummy email because I have several dummy emails, but it was no channel attached to it. I was like, okay. And I don't really have a lot attached to the channel, the email to my, the Truth Show email. I don't really have a lot attached to that either, to believe it or not. I don't. So I wasn't so devastated other than the fact that I lost my channel, but I'm going to tell you everything, seriously. Okay, and I did it, and all of a sudden, my computer started messing up. I was like, oh, fuck, what did I just do? What did I just do? And in the means of it messing up, and I'm trying to fix things because it was just weird. You start to get the double layer vision on your screen that I've shown several times. No, I have a backup of everything. Except for the random phone live shows, I don't have those downloaded. but every video that's on that channel, I have backup for. The live shows, in terms of do the screen sharing in my PowerPoint, I have all those videos. So I'm not worried about that stuff. The only thing I don't have is the random live shows done on my phone like this. I don't have backup of that. That's YouTube. And I don't really care. But anyway, but here's what's really crazy. And my computer started messing up. So by the time I fixed my fucking computer, someone went in and literally changed my password, changed my backup email, changed my phone number to my backup email, got new backup codes. And when I went into my email, like the original email, I was getting alerts that they was going in, changing email, changing the backup, changing the two-factor authentication. They was going in, changing, even with the backup emails that I had to the channel. They went in and changed all. I was like, oh my gosh. And they did it so freaking fast where I didn't even have time to go in and stop it. So I tried to go and recover. I'm getting some other chick name, some MZ dot dot dot. I'm assuming at mail something or some company.com. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh my gosh. I couldn't reset it. That recovery is bullshit. So I went into the view inspection of my YouTube page and I saw that the recovery is lying. They changed the coding within my page and they changed the coding within my email, because I know a little bit about that. I just can't get in and change the coding at all. So they went and changed the coding, so every time I hit recovery, it's just gonna take me a loop all over again. So I'm not able to recover my channel. So I reported to the FBI several times. I called them. They are fucking useless. I'll call the police department. They are fucking useless. They don't even know how to handle cases like this. I even tried to reach out to that Ben Crump guy several times, sent him proposal letters. He's a piece of shit. He only does civil rights stuff. He don't know nothing about this. Completely naive, which is understandable. I'm calling him a piece of shit. I don't think he's a piece of shit, but he's a piece of shit for not taking my case. But I'm a huge fan of his work, but he's just a piece of shit for not taking my case. I'm just salty about that. I think he's a great man, but I think he's just a piece of shit for not taking my case. So no pun intended. So I'm reaching out to these lawyers. All of them are pieces of shits. Seriously. So I was like, okay, the FBI is fucking useless. But then again, who's running the FBI? And I put in so many goddamn reports. So I was like, I'm just going to have to freaking go up there. And I'm going to stay up there until someone take my goddamn case. YouTube is useless. There is no customer service for YouTube at all. Nothing, nada, Nathan. There is no customer service for YouTube. Nothing. There's no call center. Are you speaking to virtual people? And if your crap is hacked like mine, you're not getting a virtual person at all. You're just going to be in the loop talking to the hacker probably, or their homeboys or their call center. Who the fuck knows? The point of the matter is, but here's the crazy part. I was like, okay, I was feeling mixed emotions about the channel, primarily because, and I don't even know who's listening to this. Probably no one listened to this because they changed the coding of this as well. Like, I'm stuck on 500 and some views. I've been stuck in there for like 5 or 6, 7 goddamn years. Not completely true at all. They delete my subscribers or they just keep it at a certain number. Well, I don't know. I'm not getting paid for these channels despite the views. I have videos of them actually altering the views of my videos and removing subscribers. So I don't know what I'm getting on here. I don't know. I just don't know who's looking at it. I don't know who's watching it. And people who's watching it probably don't know who's watching it. I don't fucking know. So let me just say this here. Okay, while they're literally sabotaging all my work, and this is not an excuse, I put it on my grandmother's grave. They are sabotaging all of my social media feeds. Seriously. I've stated that I get several likes on my TikTok page and it stays the same. Nothing changes. It just stays the same. Nothing changes on my TikTok page at all. Nothing. The likes been like that for I don't know how many damn years. And I get several likes a day. Literally. And it don't move up, doesn't move down at all. It just stays the same. But anyway, I'm just going to say this here. I got hacked by a new hacker on top of the old hacker who the last time I checked was getting over $100,000 a month from my channel. So that means this month, if my channel was terminated due to suspicious activity, the person who's been hacking my page for years, they're not getting a paycheck this month. It'd be a matter of time before the shit hit the fan, and the old hacker who's been embezzling for me for years gonna realize they're not getting a big fat fucking paycheck. You know, I just want to point that out. But I just want to give you guys an update that I'm trying. I'm really, really trying. But again, there is no call center for YouTube. I can't speak to nobody. And I can't trust anything that I'm filling out online. So there's no call center. You don't speak to humans. You just speak to virtual assistants. I don't know who those YouTubers be talking to. I'm going to have to reach out to a few and be like, you have a person you speak to? I have never spoken to a person in all the years of YouTube, and I've been a YouTube creator since it first came out, and have never spoken to a live person ever. So if they're speaking to live people, I wish they can reach out to me, email me at thetruthshowchat@gmail.com, and give me a phone number, because the phone number they gave me is to run Google Ads. It's for promotions and PR, not for customer service. And they ask for a customer ID number or a customer code or something like that. I don't have that. I tried looking for it, but I'm like, no, I don't have a ad number. I don't have that. They do have the YouTube premium number, and I spoke to that man who again has an accent. So he could just been the hacker or one of the hackers call centers himself and playing fucking games with me. He was useless as well. He was fucking useless. So this is what I'm dealing with at the moment with my channel. And I didn't get on live to start yapping about this because a lot of you are sick of hearing about this anyway, and I don't even know who the fuck is listening to this anyway. But let's just move on to other subjects here. Okay, so the other subject here, other than that, just my mental emotional state. Yes, I am devastated because the Truth Show channel is my baby, and I struggle with that channel so much. But this level of hacking is different. Generally, when they demonetize me, I still have control of my Gmail account, and I can just get in and log in. It won't be no problem. But I don't have. They changed my everything, my Gmail account, the whole 9 yards. I don't even know if they had access to my tax records. I don't know, but all I'm saying is it's different this time. So the reinsurance and getting it back is definitely very blurry. And considering the lack of support from YouTube, it's making it even more blurry. So I don't know. I might have to call it a loss. I feel bittersweet because it was hacked anyway, and it was getting on my freaking nerve. And the other part, I was like, I had it so long, so I don't know. I am fine. I mean, I did cry and everything, but one side of me don't really care. Like, I was sick of that channel anyway because I wasn't getting paid from it, and I got tired of wasting my time. And the other part was like, me and that channel went through a whole lot, and I had a lot of videos on there. And I hate for it to go up in smoke, and I hate to lose it from sabotaging, greedy, jealous fucking hackers. They don't deserve that, And for people to do some heartless shit like that is selfish as hell. Like, why would you want to steal my identity? My creditors suck. Thanks to the hacker stealing from me, and I'm always living paycheck to paycheck, my husband and I, you're not getting anything from me. You're going to do add shit to my credit report. There's no money here. Get a life. So I'm just going to unleash so many legions of evilness to these people. And may you pay for everything. Ancestors, go after these people who hack my stuff and hunt them until they freaking just jump off a freaking bridge and become freaking exposed for doing this to so many people, and especially for doing it to me. That's what I want to do. So mote it be. But I ain't get on here just to talk about that. Actually, I get on here to talk about some other stuff too. All right, so let's move on here and to my 3 a.m. club. All right, so I have been noticing some things with some celebrities that I want to really point out here. And I've grown used to not having people comment in the comment section, so half the time I don't even look at it anymore. Anyway, so have you guys noticed some things here when it comes to Blue Ivy? Have y'all noticed some things when it comes to Blue Ivy? And I've been noticing this a lot. First of all, I don't give two flying figs about Jay-Z and his hair. I don't really care. And who is making a big deal about his hair anyway? Who cares about his hair? Y'all be concerned about the stupidest things. Seriously. I think I made a comment about Beyonce's hair, if it was real or not. And I just made a comment. I don't care about that child's hair. I don't care. If it's real, if it's not real, I don't care. More than likely it is real. She is Creole. Creole do have that long hair, you know. I don't really care. But anyway, listen. Is it me or Blue Ivy is looking more like Aaliyah? I mean, is it me or does she look more like Aaliyah every goddamn day? It's like someone is seriously styling her or cloning her to look like Aaliyah. Seriously, it's not even mistake. It's as if they're doing it on purpose. When I see her, I'm saying, first I was thinking the the white person. I forgot her first name. What's the first name? White. Oh, it's been so long since I talked. Kathy White. First I thought, okay, she's being cloned like Kathy White. I'm like, no, Kathy White. At first, you know, she does. She probably have the elements of Kathy White, but I'm like, Kathy White was very girlish. Then I'm thinking in terms of spirit reincarnation, that was too soon. You know, after more I learn about death, they don't reincarnate that fast. You know, you have to go through the accepting process. You have to go through the judging process. In order to reincarnate, you have to accept what you did wrong, what you did not do wrong, and what you're going to have to try to correct once you get into a new body, because you can't rest until you know, complete your task and your destiny and everything is finished, you know, and that's when you don't reincarnate anymore. I'm like, okay, I don't know what she got going on or what Kathy White had going on. So she wouldn't have reincarnated that fast, considering, you know, Beyonce was pregnant around the time she died. So I was like, no, Kathy White probably not. But I'm like, hold up. Aaliyah, however, was dead long before Beyonce had Blue Ivy. So it's like, that could be. I don't know. I don't know. I doubt it. But I'm talking in terms of the looks and the style here is giving me some straight up Aaliyah style. She looking more and more like Aaliyah every goddamn day. She's starting to dress like Aaliyah. Now, does she sing like Aaliyah? Nope. Does she dance like Aaliyah? Yes. You know, I mean, you can't always come back with your same talents and vocal talents. I mean, be realistic here. I mean, especially if both of your parents don't have singing capabilities. Now, if you're kind of like Jennifer Lopez and Mark Anthony, like Jennifer Lopez can't sing, but she has some kind of chops and stuff for practice. I mean, I won't put her up there with Whitney Houston or anybody. The old Whitney Houston, I mean, the Whitney Houston before she died, I mean, she didn't have a singing voice at all. But the old Whitney Houston and the old Mariah Carey, no, no, I won't put her up there. She's more, in terms of Jennifer Lopez, she's more of a Rihanna, because Rihanna can't sing that well. What's the other chick name? Taylor Swiftish kind of people, you know. If I mean, whatever. Point of the matter is, Blue Ivy, I never heard her sing. Matter of fact, I never even heard her rap before. I don't know what did she come out with. I don't know. I don't follow this family like that. Y'all think I'd be obsessed with them? I don't know. But all I'm saying, I don't even know where I was going with that point. I completely lost my train of thought. She's looking like Aaliyah. She is looking like freaking Lee. She's looking like a clone of freaking Aaliyah. Y'all can say, no, you are tripping, Keisha. No, she's looking like freaking Aaliyah every goddamn day. Her style, the way she's dancing, and Jay-Z is loving this shit. Because remember, he was obsessed with Aaliyah. He wanted her badly. And now he have his goddamn daughter. From what I hear, he got her doing the piano so she can go on tour with him. And they all together. Matter of fact, he'd rather hang with his daughter more so than his wife. That's what I'm hearing. And to Beyonce eyes, when I call her stupid, I'm not calling her stupid in terms of her intelligence. No, I think she's a very intelligent woman. Very intelligent, very talented. I think she's stupid and naive when it comes to Jay-Z. So that's what I think. She's stupid and naive. She's just saying he's just being a father, which I'm sure he is. But he also is seeing a lot of Aaliyah characteristics in this girl. Y'all can say, no, 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 no. No, he is seeing a lot of Aaliyah characteristics in Blue Ivy. That's all I have to freaking say about that. That's what I'm seeing, that he's seeing a lot of Aaliyah characteristics in Blue Ivy. That's what I have to say about that. Seriously. And there's more picture too. Look at the style. Look at her her behavior here, her behaviors and things of that nature. Yeah, she's definitely looking like more Aaliyah. Um, oh, the voice thing. That's where I was going. In terms of singing voice, now I'm studying it a lot. Reincarnation singing voice. They're saying that when a person comes back, they generally have the same talents they had before, but it has sometimes has to be genetically carried. And you know, Jay Z can't sing. It's only been genetically carried through Beyonce, so I think it got kind of skipped. So it won't be surprising if one of Aaliyah other kids, not Aaliyah, but one of Beyonce other kids probably can sing better than Blue Ivy. I don't really know. She don't really show the other two kids as much, other than that young girl, Rumi or whatever her name is, you know. And the son who looked like a mirror image of Jay Z. So you would think Jay Z would take his son who looked just like him to the ball games, but he takes Blue Ivy who looks like a clone of Aaliyah. I'm telling you, because they tried different styles. They tried styling Blue Ivy to look like Beyonce. It was not working. I don't care what kind of makeup altering you do in this girl face, and they should be putting all that makeup on her any goddamn way because then you're gonna mess up her natural nutrients in her face, and she gonna age faster. But whatever. So it was like that's not working. So I guess it's let her do what she had to do, and look at her. She literally starting to look like Aaliyah. There's more pictures here. Look at this picture here. Check this out. The baggy clothes. Yeah, Jay Z has gotten his Aaliyah through his daughter. Let's hope it stays at a daughter and son relationship. Let's hope that's it. You know, but Blue Ivy's old enough to speak out and not be stupid. So I'm assuming if he ever did touch her, it would be some shit. I'm just saying. So there is some yeah. He got his Aaliyah. He got his dream Aaliyah and his daughter, unfortunately. And and it doesn't even stop there. Okay, it doesn't even stop there with the whole Aaliyah and Blue Ivy situation. Not only did he get his Aaliyah, this is some sick crap. I'm telling you, he got his Blue Control. He got his Blue Control too. Oh yeah, Beyonce is literally a clone of Blue Control, the old Blue Control. I don't think Blue Control looks like this anymore. So he got his Blue Control. Remember, Blue Control. I don't know if they dated or anything. From what I was told, she was infatuated with Jay Z, and as far as it went, I never heard in the gospel columns where they actually dated. I think she was just fascinated with him, and maybe he was fascinated with her. I don't know if they ever dated. I have no idea. But you know how Beyonce is. She loves to look like the girl he likes, so that's what she does. Any girl that he's starting to become obsessed with, she started dressing like. Except for the Leah, she didn't go through the whole Leah phase. You know, I don't think her mom was gonna let her do that during those early years of her singing career. But she definitely started looking like other people he liked. That's for sure. But anyway, so yeah, so Beyonce is literally a clone of Blue Control. Even named her daughter of the blue and claimed it was after a cockamamie tree or some berry or some shit. But whatever. Anyway, so there it is right there in a nutshell. He have his Blue Control and he have his Aaliyah. This is psychotic and lunacy. I mean, I thought I was just dreaming or just seriously paranoid. But I'm thinking like, no, no, I'm not the most hated and feared person. One of the most hated and feared persons on YouTube when it comes to researching to the point of now being shut down 6 times and demonetized 5 times. Okay. No, 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 7 times now. Shut down 7 times and demonetized 5 times now for nothing. So look, of course, this time it was because of me not listening, listening to my instincts and gut, which I will never, ever not do ever again. I have done it a few times. One at the casino, another time with lottery numbers. Oh, I'm just gonna stop ignoring my gut for really, for real. Even when I do my tarot readings and I be want to tell people the truth of what I actually see, but I want to break their hearts because they be really wanting to know the truth. So I give them hope. I'm just gonna tell them the truth of what the fuck I see. If they get hurt and that's their, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna start doing that when I do my readings. But anyway, but listen. So he got his Blue Ivy. I mean not Blue Ivy. He got his Blue Control and he got his Aaliyah. Jay-Z is sick. I'm sorry. He is sick. And I've heard that, he's going, some is not quite right with this man. I'm telling you. I never seen the man go out of his way to try to prove stuff to people. It's weird. I mean, it makes him look guilty as hell, even with his son situation and how he taunted that man and that girl who came out and said that, he raped her. And now he had his people taunting her and the lawyer. And then this little shady ass lawyer went and got his, I think his license removed so he can do certain levels of law and file civil cases. They got it removed, which is why he later on had to drop all those civil cases against Diddy and Jay-Z because his lawyer, I don't know who they got in their back pocket. I don't know what Jay-Z and his lawyer got. They doing some underground dirty stuff to get judges to drop a lawyer's level of licenses to file civil cases in New York or whatever, and federal. I'm not sure. I don't know anything about the logistics of it, but when I was following it, Jay-Z lawyer. Let me see if I can put Jay-Z picture up here. Do I have a picture of Jay-Z in here? Yeah, here we go. Okay. Jay-Z lawyer, forgot his name. Jay-Z lawyer had that dude Busby licenses to file civil law cases in a higher part of court terminated. I don't, with no means, and he had, in order to get his license back after he worked his ass off to get it, he had to get some sponsorship and get it renewed. That's what Jay-Z lawyer did. I mean, that was the fucking crazy part. His lawyer literally did that. I was like, oh my gosh, are you freaking kidding me? So that's what happened. And I was like, what is happening? So I knew it was a matter of time before all those cases that Busby had and the case he had against Jay-Z was going to drop because he couldn't get a sponsorship and he couldn't get his that degree, the level of his degree to practice to file civil law cases in that area. Forgot the name of it. To even do it, I knew it was going to drop eventually. And then he was posting that Jay-Z and his lawyer cronies was following him and threatening his people, especially that girl who filed the lawsuit against Jay-Z. He had his people following her and taunting her. I mean, that's how he win his cases. He taunt them. And if you can't taunt him or anything of the nature, he just do something underhandedly with his little sidekick, whatever her name is, Camille or Career or where the hell I got that name is. She have people in the federal government and CIA and whatever and tech gurus to sabotage people's channels. And I don't know how you get judges in his back pocket. I don't know how Alex Barreri, I think that's his name is. I don't know how he got judges in his back pocket. I mean, I did hear some things that Jay-Z is tapped to the underground in terms of a lot of dark stuff. That's what I told you. There is a black Jeffrey Epstein. A lot of dark stuff. So he's still tapping to that. And he got judges that he blackmailed to do this, him and Alex Burry. They do a lot of dark mob kind of stuff, if you want to call it that. Now, he hasn't been exposed yet, but I think lately, I think Jay-Z is starting to feel exposed because he's behaving like a man who normally never behaved like this before. Normally, he don't respond to these rumors. He don't even budge. You don't hear shit. But he's responding to him, and he's reacting to him, which is unlike anything he has ever done in terms of his behavior, which let me know that something is falling apart behind the scenes and something is not quite sealed confidently as it used to be. And in this new age, I can see why he feels that way. So, like that Salone, whatever her freaking name is, yeah. Normally, karma don't hit people back. Karma will hit people until they're at their highest. I mean, why hit them when they're the lowest? They're not gonna feel anything. It's generally at their highest. So I think within probably the next 6 months to a year, we're gonna start hearing a lot more secrets coming out about Beyonce and Jay-Z. But he definitely got his Blue Cantrell, and he definitely got his Aaliyah. I don't mean to laugh, but it's kind of funny. I mean, seriously, he got his Blue Cantrell and Aaliyah. He got them. I don't even think he even went out with Blue Cantrell. I think it was just she crushed on him, and just by her even saying that, I mean, her career got annihilated. I mean, what kind of dark shit is that? She say, okay, I like I think he's cute, and then her career just end. I mean, what the fuck? Someone can't say they cute, and who ended her career? Is that what Jay Z doing? You can't even say this. Have a comment and you just end someone's fucking career. That is some sick, diabolical, crazy, insecure crap. And we have to question who did it. Did Beyonce and her people do it, or did Jay Z and his people do it? We don't even know. The point of the matter is, it's sick. Did Jay Z have something to do with Aaliyah? Because Jay Z and Diddy have something to do with Aaliyah's death? I don't know. We don't know. We just guessing. But we do know someone's track record, don't we? Or someone's track record. Diddy and Jay Z, we know their track record too. Anyone who disses them, don't disagree with them, or anything of the nature, their career is annihilated. They start getting drug charges or sexual assault charges or pedo charges, or they're in jail for obscene fucking charges. Their career is annihilated, their reputation is annihilated, their channel is terminated. This is what happens to anyone who goes against them, and yet people are still saying they're big, huge, freaking fans of these people, and they're role models. Okay, I don't know. How do you feel that way? That's crazy. Why would you think they're role models? That's a role model? Okay. Bullying people is role models. Okay. My behavior is more role models. Okay. If that's what you like, hey, do your thing. So, yes, Beyonce used to play around with her hair color. Now all of a sudden, she just going stone cold blonde hair. She's not even trying to do any color. She's been stone cold blonde hair, like all the time. I don't even think Blue Control even still wear blonde hair like that. I don't know. I don't follow her career like that. Now moving on. Okay, Mitch McConnell. People have been asking me about Mitch McConnell. I was gonna do a live reading actually later on today, about Mitch McConnell, which I don't know why I continuously do live readings on that damn channel. It's supposed to be monetized years ago, but they so fucked up that channel along with all the other channels I have. I'm telling you, it's across the board thing, and they're going to get caught because they done knocked down a truth show now. So distraction is over. So I'm full, and I'm getting my shit back. I'm getting my page back, which means they're going to be exposed. Sorry, I hate to say that, but yeah, you guys have really fucked up now. Seriously. But anyways, Mitch McConnell is dead. I'm gonna do a confirmation reading just to confirm, but I don't need to. Again, I don't really need the tarot cards. The tarot cards are literally just to help me navigate what I'm thinking and feeling. I throw my energy into the tarot cards to help visualize to you guys what I'm feeling. But I hate sometimes doing those live readings because I look at my playback and the visual be sucky. But on my end, it's clear. Like on my screen, it's clear. That webcam I use for my tarot readings is 4K. Okay? And the signal be great. But they be scanning and overlapping and manipulating and throwing my channel in so many fictitious self-made filters that the vision become all obscure and blurry and shit. You can see it. I'm like, why is it like that? Because on my end, it be clear, it's crisp, it's freaking heck. But because they always screwing up the visual and filtering and hacking shit, they just screw it up and make it look like I'm using some old age 3G freaking camera. And I'm like, I have the latest phone. My camera is 4K. My internet is fine. Why the fuck is my picture looking like this? So when I watch playback, it pisses me off. I'm like, if I'm seeing this, that means my viewers are seeing this, and then they're gonna want to watch it anymore because it irritate me because I can't see it clearly and it's blurry. And they be screwing up the views and trying to alter it so much. My voice started getting. That's them screwing it up in the background. That's literally what the hell they doing. So Mitch McConnell is dead, and they only holding Mitch McConnell's seat until the election time frame is over, and they can't hold emergency election until midterms. That's why they doing this. That's why they doing this. That means everyone who claimed they spoke to Mitch McConnell should be indicted. Will that happen? I don't know. They still have not run a re-election considering the whole election was rigged anyway. So I don't know. That's literally why they're doing that. This young man here, as I said in my readings, and it seemed like everything that I predicted was true, was set up. Now, everyone weren't involved. A lot of people weren't involved. It wasn't a situation where that young lady who went to that slumber birthday party and she ended up dead or whatever. I did entire reading about her, and I visualized that it was a group effort, that they all, not all of them, but a few of them, some of them was actually went to sleep. I'll link it later. But anyway, this young man here was set up. He was set up. He was set up for like some competition or game. It was false, like some false stories or fictitious or some kind of game or something to get him to go out in that water. And it was all set up by all the friends. They all set him up. Literally. It was false pretenses. They let him out there on false pretenses. And they, yeah, he know how to swim. So them saying he fell in the water, it was bullshit. They, yeah, yeah. This was a group effort. They weren't really his friends. You know, they weren't. And I'm sensing, they're telling me they were racist, and a lot of them are just so entitled where they just used to getting away with so much shit any damn way. I mean, they, from judging from what I'm getting my visions, a couple of those boys got away with so much shit. Their parents covered up so much shit about them. They should be in jail, and the parents literally should be in jail too. Like CPS should have got them a long time ago, because them kids did a lot of dirty crap and their parents covered it up for years. They were so entitled. Like two entitled kids was very entitled. The other was just going along with it because of pure popularity and just to be involved. They're saying when I'm gonna actually start talking. Like when I'm gonna actually start talking. Not now, but eventually they're gonna start talking. Right now, they want to quickly bury the story, so it won't be surprised when they come with the blame person to blame it all on. But yeah, that's what they're gonna try to bury it. But in this new age, it's not gonna happen. The truth is going to definitely come out. This is not, and if it was the old age, or we was in the midst of the old age, they could have probably buried it, and it would have been like, okay, just like that, it would have been buried. Who cares? No one cares. And it's been buried in another story, next story, another racist story. But in this age, nope, it's gonna keep coming up over and over and over again. It's not gonna stop. It's gonna get crazy obese. It's not gonna go away. Sorry. Matter of fact, I'm not sorry. I'm glad. So stay tuned for that. And my reading was right on the money. You guys should definitely look at the reading I did. I am going to warn you, don't even look at the video. Just listen to me like a freaking podcast. Just put it on and put the phone down, because the visual is going to piss you off with them screwing up my picture. Don't even look at it. Just listen to what I'm saying, because I describe what I'm saying. You don't even have to look at it. Seriously, just listen to me like a podcast, because that visual, annoy the hell out of you. And that's all I have to say. And I don't know who's listening to this, but hopefully you guys will wake up and listen to it. I know it's 3:45 here, so I know you guys can wake up and listen to it later. All right, have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys later with free tarot readings. Yeah, let's hope the hackers are busy. So, can you guys just send your jinns and demons, because you have control of your own demons, and tell them to torture the people who's doing this to me? Just say, don't pray for me, because pray means to give up. Just send them out there, okay? So I can have a decent live show for justice. So if you guys need to manifest anything, manifest justice for Keisha. Just say that. I manifest justice for Keisha. Ancestors help Keisha. Just say those words. That's all. Don't pray to God, because he doesn't like me. Okay, so just do that. And I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. Bye.